Greetings and welcome to Plan B, Terraform. I'm KatherineOfSky, and huge thank you to the developer for giving me a key to play this game for you. This is kind of cool. It's very fun. There's I can compare it a little bit to, I don't know if anyone remembers, there's a game called a Rocket Valley Tycoon, I think it's called. It's similar, not quite the same. This has a lot more options for customization and making your own assembly lines and stuff like that, but this is really cool. What it is, it's a factory game about being on this kind of like deserted planet that is very like Mars kind of, and what we need to do is use our factories and production lines to build machines and different things to terraform the planet, raise the greenhouse gases to make it tolerable, livable, and eventually grow some greenery. It's great stuff. So yeah, I know, growing the enemies, the trees. What are we doing here? So anyway, I've been playing this quite a lot in a test game, and I really like it. So I'm really excited to show it to you today. So let's go ahead and just play and start a brand new game. Let's do a new planet, and we have Ceremony. Ceremony? What's it? Ceremony. We could change it to money, as in like harmony, ceremony. I don't know. It sounds very strange. Or it could be... we call it yarn. I like that one. Spin a yarn for us, right? Yeah, we'll go with the Scandinavian pronunciation with the J as in yarn. And being a former fiber art... Well, I guess I'm still a fiber artist. Yarn makes sense to me. I like yarn. And we have a thread through time, which we're going to make a cool factory. So the first things that we need to do are to make machinery, right? We got to bring some stuff to cities. Good luck. I like this. Like the game's like, good luck. Most of this game, the challenge in this game mostly is organization and how you put your machines together. And that is what we're going to strive to kind of do the best of. Now we have a few different navigational aids here. We can zoom in and out seamlessly. I love this about the game, that it's so easy to just get where you need to be. So we have 3 cities on the map, and here is our global viewpoint here. As you can see, it is a flat earth. Jokes, sarcasm here, because we clearly have a globe, but we will need to extract some ice and stuff like that. Yeah, those are the ice walls at the edge of the flat earth. And it's just, it's weirdly depicted here. Yes. Anyway, we have New Miami. All the cities are the same when they start out. We also have New St. Petersburg. Oh, I love St. Petersburg. I was there decades ago, and it's a beautiful city. And New Rio de Janeiro. Excellent. Okay, so it's gonna start doing the tutorial anyway. I think we can skip that. We don't really need this. So what we're looking for, we have 3 different views. We've got default view, we have the mineral view, which is super handy for locating what you need to build stuff, and then we have a water view. So we need to look at the minerals view, and we're looking for, initially, we need red patches, and those are iron ore. We are also going to need the yellow patches. Those are sulfur, which make into concrete. Now, I'm not sure how that works, but I don't know anything about making concrete. Like IRL. I have no idea if there's sulfur in concrete or not. I feel like it should be stone, but you never know. Whatever. This seems like a really good patch here next to New Miami. So we're going to make this stuff and send it over there. So the first thing we want to do here is... Oh, actually, we might need the tutorial on so that we can actually progress, because we need to have certain things before we can get certain machines, right? Anyway, we're going to put in a mine here. We're just going to do like this. So you have miners. They need to deliver to a thing called a depot, which is like a little platform, right? So we're just going to put in a couple of platforms. I don't know how many we get. We don't get a lot. All right. We'll do this for now. And what we're going to do is build a few factories to make steel bars. Actually, let's delete, or we'll change this one to accept steel bars instead. And then we're going to have an assembly plant making stuff for us out of these steel bars. Firstly, we're going to make extractors. Then we're going to make depots in this one. So these are going to make more machines for us out of all of these iron bars and stuff. And what we kind of want to do is We want to add more machines here to make more stuff. Now, I tend to run this game on triple speed because that's the speed that is comfortable for me. Now, note that these assembly plants, they do not need output platforms because these go directly into like our bank of stuff that we're making, right? Pardon me. I still have not gotten rid of my my thing, so that's not great. I still am ill. I apologize for the inconvenience. My voice is not up to par. I am aware of this. But yeah, not much I can do about it. I've had some very stressful days here. Lots of stuff going on in my house or in my life, and I just haven't been able to yeah, get better yet. Okay, this is not getting any. I think our things are just totally shoving it to this one. So why don't we change this one to extractors for now? And I'll change this one to depots since they seem to prefer this one. I don't know why they're not distributing it evenly, but we do need more of these guys because that will enable us to mine more ore. So you can have these platforms and they kind of chain and they kind of don't chain. Like you'll find that when you are like these mineral patches, they go away, by the way. They do deplete, and when you run out, you might have the unenviable problem of, well, brain, Jesus. Sorry, flu talking. It's not working. My brain is not working. Anyway, you'll have empty patches here, and then you'll have a whole chain of these things with iron ore still at the end because the robots, the little drones, haven't moved them, and it's very annoying. It's like, come on, thing, behave yourself. Now, the ratio of these things is quite unideal because, as we'll see, so these steel plants, steel bars, they need 3 iron ore to make 1 steel, okay? And they make 30 per annum, right? These produce 15 per annum. So you need like you need like 6 of these to fill 1 of these guys, right? So that's not ideal. I think we have enough now, though. 3, 6. Yeah, we do have enough. So we should be getting enough stuff. You see both factories are now working, which is great. And these guys also are 12 per annum, but they need 3 steel bars each. So anyway, but we should be getting some more stuff here shortly. And these numbers can go up quite a bit. So you'll just be making these kind of for all time for a while. Okay, here's our help screen. This is quite useful. Except for the part where I wish this thing had told me on the transport where you need a depot at the end. I got confused about that. All right, so we unlocked mechanical parts, factories, assembly plants. Those are made of mechanical parts. I'm going to go ahead and make another line, another assembly line to make these new things, right? So I'm going to make it over here so we have room to kind of move stuff around later. I usually just like to make the whole line if I can, like this. Okay, there we go. I think that's just rock, right? That's nothing. Okay, it doesn't even give me an option there. Okay, so steel bars, we'll make these here. So first, steel bars. Wait, why don't we have more of these? Help! Okay, we need actually a thing to do the thing. So these steel bars, let's have it fill up the thing with steel bars and then I'll have it make thingies. Actually, we need to delete this thing because we need a finished product thingy. Assembly plant to make... No, we don't. We need another factory. Whoops. No. Hold on. We still need that, but we need to take probably this one to make the... We'll make mechanical parts here. We'll put those there and we'll move this factory up. Once this thing is full, that's when I'm gonna switch it over. Yep. All right. And here, let's just make more extractors for now. Is this almost done? Come on. Come on, thingy. We'll have this thing making factories, I think. Yeah. Let's make factories first. Okay, so this thing, let's go ahead and stop it once it's done. Okay, Okay, it's still making stuff. Wow, it's piling those things real high. Real high. Alright, it's fine. We need to move it just because of where stuff ends up. Anyway, here we go. We're going to make mechanical parts now. Each of these factories needs 3 mechanical parts. As you see, it's already making one, and so we can replace this thing right now. So this thing can be making steel bars. I should have moved it earlier. I was kind of like, oh my god, I don't know how many it takes and all this kind of stuff. But this is like a multi-process thing where we need more than one, as you see. So this thing can also make mechanical parts. Okay. Now we got access to new stuff. Concrete, trucks, roads, supply centers, and road stops. Okay. So now the new objective is reach a population of 10 in the nearest city. Okay, I think we could do that. That's not a problem. No. Steel bars there. Steel bars. Okay, so now this is making stuff and things. But we do need to make the other thing right now, which is the assembly plant. Because we need more of those to make more of those. And here, we can also make... we need to go back to making depots again here. And then this one is going to be making the... factories, right? Okay, so the other things we need to make are the road stuff. Supply center is made out of concrete. This is made out of concrete. That's made out of mechanical parts. Okay, so we can make trucks here too. So let me copy one of these. Middle mouse button to copy. And this is going to be making trucks. And at some point you can turn those off if needed. Well, you will need to turn them off. Anyway, the next thing we want to make is concrete. We can make the concrete. So cities need concrete, okay? They need that as a material. So I'm thinking of shipping the concrete to New Miami from up here. But the things that we're going to make out of concrete, I think we'll put them up here. I think that will be just fine. So let's just put in a line of these guys here. Sometimes the thing just cancels, and I don't understand why. That I don't understand. So sulfur, but the UI in general is very friendly. I like it a lot. It's fantastic. Okay, so factories. We're going to be making concrete. Not right there. Actually, I want it on the other side, I think. It doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, concrete. And then we need to make... We'll have pads here for concrete. And then we're going to have makers, okay? So we'll have a maker here. This is going to be making supply centers. This one is going to make not supply centers. Roads. We need a lot of roads initially. So we could even put in another assembly plant for roads. Put that one there because we're going to need them. So now we can see we already have 2 supply centers. So New Miami. So this is a city, okay? I know it doesn't look like one, but it's like people cooped up in a little city. There's 3 people in there, right? Okay. But they're having a nice time, but they want to grow their population. I know Captain Picard would just like have a fit about this, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to put our supply center there, and we're going to initially put in a road here. Let's just start that way. And then we need to go up to here. So what they want, so the supply center, this is one thing I didn't understand, is you have to have a depot here in order to feed stuff to the supply center, right? I'm asking you, right? No, it's just right. It is right. That is the right way of writing rights. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's put in a couple of supply centers here. Later, these are going to be important for rails. So what we can actually do is just take those off and then have the stop right here so that drones from all 3 of these can reach this tile, right? That's the finished tile. Also, I don't know why the roads are blue. I can only imagine that some of the rocks in this planet are blue, and that is how they are, you know, dealing with stuff. I have no idea. This is just confusing to me. Why roads are blue? At first I thought it was like, hey, is that like a ghost of a road or like a blueprint of a road? No, that's the actual road. I'm like, okay, well then, that is how we do things here. Okay, and then this can go, we'll just make a little chain here, like that, to get these guys up here. And then we're just gonna make a couple of concrete plants, maybe 3. Don't know how many we need really. And then we'll have 2 storage places for concrete. And now we're going to connect the road. We already have 176 roads. I'm going to turn off one of the road makers, I think. Also, this drives me nuts. Like, why does it turn? Like, sometimes, like, you'll have a perfectly straight line. It's not doing it now, but it did it in my test game all the time, where you'd have a perfectly straight line, and it would just, like, turn for no reason. And it's like, what? Why? Bad. All right, let's go and check out the road making situation here. Let's delete one of these factories. We just want one now. Because eventually we're going to use rails. We don't care that much about roads. But for now, let's get our truck going on. The easiest way to do a truck route is to start, or any route, start near your production point and then drag it down to where you want to go, your destination. We're going to choose concrete. And here's how we can add trucks. We can shift click to add 10 at a time. Now, the direction button drives me nuts. I absolutely hate it because, you know, it's good for trains. Like, you would think it's good for trains, but what it actually does is it switches the origin and destination. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, come on, thing. Why? Anyway, as you process this concrete, the city will grow. We now have 5 people here. Oh, they built a solar panel. Hello. Nice. So they're going to build this city just kind of with random tiles. Probably not random, but I don't know the patterning of it. They're like little solar panels and wind thingies and like housing and stuff like that. And soon your city will grow. Now, what we need to do is we need to make sure we do this for all the cities. We need to set them up so that all of them grow. So let's do New St. Petersburg now. Oh, we unlocked more stuff. Hooray! Ah, reach a population of 100 in your biggest city. Actually, what we can do, we now got the atmospheric extractor, which is fantastic. We need that. We also have the access to mine aluminum ore. So what we need to do is, okay, we need landmark towers as well. I will build those with the concrete stuff, I think. The landmark tower basically allows you to build markers on the map. They aren't useful for anything else. But the markers also aren't that big, but sometimes if you have to build in the middle of nowhere, it's much better than trying to hunt for it. You're gonna build landmark towers? Okay. The other ones need mechanical parts and aluminum, which is gonna be not bad because we get aluminum right here. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, these are trucks. But what we need to do is move this onto the side now, because now we have too many things. We need to build, let's build this, mechanical parts going this way. And also we want to build a new factory here. Maybe we'll build it there, actually. That's going to build the atmospheric extractors. So this thing needs aluminum bars. So we're going to build a tiny aluminum making area here. How do we want to do this? Maybe this way? Aluminum or aluminium, depending on your dialect, all are just fine. And I usually like to go to the very end, even though it probably won't even mine that much. Let's just do this, and then we'll have one more here, and that is where we can make our aluminum bars. The UI in this game is really, really good. I am very impressed with this. Like, for example, when you place the first factory and choose the setting, it copies it to the very next factory because it knows you're going to want to put some more down. So I find that really convenient. Like this. This is also an aluminum bar storage area. Actually, we'll do 3 of these. I like to have 3 for trains. Trains later are going to be kind of a pain in the socks with the way you have to set them. Look at this. Why? Why did it do 2 curves? Why does this do this? This is not fun. Dudes, this is not good. Okay, we're going to go here, and we're just going to put in... Actually, we can copy this over here, because it's going to... Actually, maybe put it over there, because we might want to share it with another factory here. Anyway, does this have any... It doesn't even have any materials. We probably need more... We need more of these, but we need better these guys, I think. Well, technically, we could do something like this, maybe. if we delete this one, we copy that one, but then this one doesn't get any materials. Okay. So that didn't do anything, basically. We just moved this along the side. We could do this and just... This one is dead anyway. So we could do a kind of like move this that way. So that one would get materials, and then we would have more bars. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Oh, but this needs mechanical parts, not bars. Never mind. Just get rid of that one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that seems okay. This one is dead already. Some of them with very little minerals, obviously they die faster. So we'll just put in just kind of the rest, because now we have the ability to do so. Okay, let's move these aluminum bars around. This seems like a good idea. Start over here. Take the truck over here. And we're just going to do aluminum bars. Yeah, again, this UI is absolutely fantastic for this game. I love it so much. Clearly a lot of care, a lot of observation was put into this. And so it's really super nice. Let's see, we could call this, you know what, I'll put down a marker because we now have some. We have 42 of them, in fact. Let's put it down here. We'll just call this main production, I think. Or iron production. And this is where we're building our... Actually, you know what we're going to call it? We're going to be very specific and call it the mall. Because that's where we're having... But see how small the things are? It's very tiny. And it doesn't appear on the other map either. So it's a bit like, not great. Not great. Right there, I just had like a lag thing. And when I was moving my keyboard, the thing wasn't moving. So it just like jumped to the other area, which is not ideal. Okay, have we gotten any of those atmospheric thingies? No, we have not. Okay, we really need to have more of these bars happening. I think I want to move this, actually. Let's move that there. Because what I want to do is something else here. Let's move... We're going to just delete the truck line. Because I think we need to move this way. There we go. And now we're going to be making many steel bars. And we probably need to make more mechanical parts as well. So maybe we need to move all of this, actually. These are the aluminum bars. Can we do this reasonably well? Probably not. Okay, so what do we have here? Let me just move these over so we know what we're making. Let's delete these then. Okay, so these are all making steel bars, okay? Now... Okay, let's just change this slightly here. Let's just make this very regular, right? We can delete this and instead put in something like that, and then we just have them go straight across the line there. And then this one can be a that instead. That's quite nice. Okay, and now we have all these steel bars, which means we can have many factories making mechanical parts. So let's change this one and say mechanical parts, and then copy, copy, copy. There. Are these 1-to-1? I think they are. So these are 30 and these are 30. Okay, these also take 1. So we need to have a couple more probably there. It's a little bit like what's that new game called? Not Shapes, but it's like Shapes. It's the number game. I like that one a lot. All right, so let's get depots here, and we're going to consolidate this somewhat. These are going to be making the mechanical parts. Okay. All right. So now we can actually put these in. Just copying these with middle mouse button, by the way. And then the new factory is going to be here. And these are going to make atmospheric extractors right now. And then we're going to put in We're gonna put in our aluminum bars here. And we'll just put in the road that way, I think. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we have really vastly increased the production of this thing, which is kind of great. Kind of great. Okay, so let's put in our truck route again. Again, now we have 89 trucks. This is pretty great. Aluminum bars. And we'll add 10 trucks. -1. Good. Actually, I should just leave it at 11, because who cares? It really doesn't matter. But this is a lot better balanced usage of these mechanical parts. We also have an outlet on the side where we can take them by train if we need to. So here we go. We got stuff and things. This is great. We now have the ability to generate oxygen and carbon. That's important for our growing city. So city needs oxygen now. Well then. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build more depots right here. We're going to build them for oxygen. Now these can be directly connected like this, and we'll just get a few of these machines, the atmospheric extractors, and those are just going to get the oxygen. Now these produce both oxygen and carbon, but that's not terribly important, because as long as one of the products can leave the thing, it will just kind of fill up on the carbon, but it will keep running. It's not like Factorio where you have to empty every product, so that's pretty handy. So here we are, we have everything we need now, and New Miami is now growing. So I wanted to set up the oxygen because that's what I typically do for new cities, is set up both the concrete and the oxygen production all at once. So let's do exactly the same thing here. We'll have the oxygen here, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have the concrete here. Okay, perfect. And now let's get the oxygen. Now they're not going to use the oxygen immediately. That's important to note. So, but it's good to just kind of set it up, I feel. Now here we have a lot of concrete ability here. So we're just going to mine all of this fun stuff there. We'll just do something like that. These are very small patches, so they are, those are, yeah, too far, but that's okay. We're going to just get a couple of factories here for concrete. There we go. Concrete. And we'll take our road. Okay. And see how it wants to go. We'll do this kind of thing. There we are. Okay, excellent. And then we set up our truck route. Okay, concrete, go. Alright, next city. Now we go to Rio de Janeiro. They have a very huge concrete setup, or concrete ability area here. I don't even know what to call it. It's a very silly word, concrete ability. But you understand. You get it. You're smart. Okay, now we have unlocked polymer bars, reinforced concrete, high-tech parts, and Depot Mark II, which is nice. We want that. So that, I kind of want to do that as soon as possible. Let's just finish setting up Rio here. It doesn't take long. Whoops. Okay, get this going. So we'll set up our factories for concrete. And then depots, concrete 2, 3. Where's Rio? It's up there, okay. We will set up our thingy here, supply center. And then on the other side here, we'll have our oxygen. Pardon me. Yes, I still have this damn flu. It's very annoying. Okay, so that's enough for there. Let's take the road down. Again, I like to access the center thingy. Okay. So, like, it's too little zoom and too much zoom at the same time. It's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, nice. Are there, like, hotkeys for delete? Controls. Pause the space. Oh, hide UI, that's nice. Do we have delete? Destroy, delete, it's actually delete. Huh, maybe I should put it as like Z or something. Let's try that, let's do Z. Anyone remember that was SimCity, the original bulldozer was Z. Okay, good. So now, we get our trucks to go. Alright, cool. Concrete, let's go. So now, all of the cities are working. This is great. The next thing we want to do is build those depots Mark II. And what we can do with that is we can make these things. Let's make a factory here. No, right, maybe there is good. Let's do there. No, not that. Not that. No, 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 no. Pardon me, jeez. It's so annoying to have this illness. It's annoying as, yeah, badness. Crazy, bad, yeah. Not gonna go further with that. Polymer bars are quite easy to make, by the way. They are basically just plastic. And plastic comes from carbon. And you know where carbon comes from? Carbon comes from extractors. So I don't know how many we need. Let's find out. These need 3 carbon at 30. So let's make a few of these guys. 1, 2. Oh god. They are 1 at 12. Oh god. Alright, so we probably need 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6 to produce at... Well, we need more than 6 probably. We need probably more than 6. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going to make the bars anyway, and we're going to make depots Mark II. Now, the importance of depots Mark II, these have a range, and I wish they would light up, but they also can carry 2 drones, which is cool. They have 2 drone things, and there are no little line thingies. But these are really useful for trains. Did we get trains yet? Hello? No. I love trains. Trains are useful. Trains are great. We love trains. They're fantastic. We can also start making maybe high-tech parts. High-tech parts. One of the things that I would love to see in this game would be a menu, or like, you know how like Astroneer has this great menu of which minerals are found on which planet and all that stuff. I would love to see a recipe book in this game. Like, so I don't have to look it up in a factory, but like this interface could be somewhere, like maybe up here. I was expecting it to be the gear actually, because it's like, oh yeah, how do you make the things? So, but anyway, polymer bars are carbon. High-tech parts are aluminum bars plus polymer bars, and we're gonna need those soonish, right? So I think what we should do is actually... Oh, we should actually make a bigger production line of these guys. Just make more of these guys. Okay, and then we can make... These guys can make into... Let's get a factory here to make high-tech parts here. So what I can do here is I can put in a fancy thing, and these can hold high-tech parts and actually carry them to the road. Make them go that way instead. So I'm going to make... oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make these polymer, and these are also polymer bars. But anyway, they can move stuff 2 tiles away, but I wish when you clicked on it, it would have like an AoE radius. Like just shading the cells underneath with like blue or green or something like that. That would be totally awesome. But yeah, these guys are going to be making... Oh, well, not right now, they're not. Okay, let's move this here. I have misdone this. We're going to delete this one, I think. And then we're going to move these closer. There we go. Cool. So now we are making all the things. Look at all these high-tech parts. This is pretty great. I'm going to go ahead and put in like 3 of these here. This is soon to become a train stop, I have no doubt. So anyway, what we're doing is we're looking and seeing, how's New Miami? Look at how big the city's gotten. It's pretty cool. They have these like habitat domes now. And we have little other things. We have wind mines. We have solar mines. All the things. We have everything. Except now we need a new thing, which is reinforced concrete. So that is the next challenge that we need to do. Reinforced concrete is not difficult. I wish we had trains though, because this is going to be a pain in the socks. Reinforced concrete is concrete plus iron bars or steel bars, whatever the heck they're called. So we need to change this and make this into reinforced concrete instead. So we are going to add these guys, reinforced concrete, as we see concrete and steel bars. And then we're going to add probably these reinforced concrete, because we're going to have a train coming here soon enough, right? But right now, so what we'll do here is also we'll change all of these to reinforced concrete as well. I wonder if this will do that. Yeah, it will. If you middle click it, it copies the whole thing. But the problem is that we need... crap. I did this wrong. I did it one tile too far. Okay, so we're going to change these. Just going to do this easily. It will be fine. Do not worry. So the cool thing about having these double little guys like this is copy paste, and then we're going to get these, and these are going to be our steel bars. Okay. Now, because these are two distance, they can feed these guys. And this is going to be fed by a road. Oops. Let's get these like this. And we're going to take a road from Steel Land. Now, I wish we had a train because it's far. Let's do that for now. Does anybody have extra steel bars? Looks like not. It does look like we are making many things. Now we have much road. I think we're going to turn off the road production because we're not actually needing it. Wait, why isn't this marker showing? Mall? Hello? Okay, it's now very tiny. Excellent. That's just great. Okay, I want to delete the road thingy. Also, we have 148 markers. I doubt we're going to use that many. Also, the cities, we only have 5 atmospheric extractors. How odd. Alright, city supply centers, we have 78. I think that's more than enough. So we're going to delete that as well. I don't want to overproduce because we are actually running out of materials. Look at this. All of these are done. Like there's no more materials. And this is what I mean about like, these things sort of work and they sort of don't work. Like these should be shoved to these plants, but they're not. And I don't understand why it does this. Anyway, let's go here and we're going to make some steel bars. Let's see. It's going to be iron ore. Okay. Okay, and I think we'll just put the factories on this side. Steel bars. And then we'll have... we're going to put 3 of these. Because for the train, you need 3 of them to really function very well. And we're going to replace all of these truck lines with train lines, because I'm not a fan of the trucks very well. They are just much more inefficient compared to trains. Trains are so much faster, and they carry more goods, just like in real life. Okay, so let's take these, and we'll go to New Miami. No, we're going to go here. So we're going to carry steel bars here. Okay. Get stuff and things, and then this, we're going to make a new line here, because we altered the thingy. So we're going to make reinforced concrete trips here. So let's see how that works out. So these guys are all waiting. Oh, we have steel. Let's go. Okay, cool. So this road, actually, we probably should go one more. And what we can do, if we want to change the origin point, we see the origin is here. And we can change it by clicking the change button, and then they're going to go here. And that way they're in like better range of like the furthest hex there, or the furthest depot. So that is a thing. So I guess we can look at the other areas that we have, like St. Petersburg here. We can do exactly the same thing here. So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to upgrade this, remember, into the 2Zs. And then we're going to take another one for steel. 1, 2, 3. And then these are going to be reinforced concrete. 1, 2, 3. I wish you could kind of copy paste these, but to my knowledge, there's no way of doing that right now. I think it's on the roadmap, so that might come in the future. So we can copy these reinforced concrete here. And if you're successful, it will delete the current contents because that's just the way it works. We can also start the thing. We'll start from here and go to here, and then we'll just reverse it. There we go. Okay, so now we also need iron. Okay, increase temperature by 1 degree. Now we get greenhouse gases. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and finish this build though, because that is kind of important. Let's take this. Actually, we probably want to do a 1, 2, 3 like that. And then take our road from here because we need trains later. Okay, let's go down a bit because we don't want to interfere with production there. Also, it doesn't really matter how curvy your roads are. However, if you are very pedantic, shall we say, about roads and things, and want to correct them, like make this one corner like that, make sure that your route, you might need to reroute your vehicles, because the vehicles, if you make changes in the road or railroad, they will get confused and stuck. They do not like this at all. Okay, so here we'll have, okay, let's just start out with this. Iron ore, 1, 2, several. I'm not gonna just go down the entire line because we don't really need that much. Okay, and then we'll make our this is gonna be iron ore. Then we'll make steel bar, which is probably too many. Steel bars. Okay, truck, go. Yeah, it's really way too far for trucks, but this is the only option we have at the moment, so that's what we got, and that's what we're gonna do. And just this tiny bit of production will certainly help this situation that is going on here. Okay, let's upgrade these guys. Steel bar. And then these. Okay, there we go. Okay, copy these over here again. Wait, did we not? Oh, I guess they used up everything. Oh, wait. Oh, they still want regular concrete. Whoops. I shouldn't have changed them. I should not. Okay. Let's do a sneaky thing here. What we'll do is we'll do this, and we'll send the trucks from here to here with concrete. It's interesting that they don't like, they don't need the same stuff all the time. Once they get to reinforced concrete, they don't want regular concrete anymore. So that's a thing. So here is where we're going, kind of. Don't have exact diameters. But yeah, it just goes crazy wiggly for whatever reason. And that step is too much. I don't like that step there. It's too... I wish it was like not that far. Like from this to this, too far. We need a step in between, I feel. All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to our business here. Come Come on, let's... Oh, no. Meow. Okay, copy. Let's go. That's fine. And extractors. Miners. I don't know why they don't call them miners, because that's what they are, really. Again, it just skipped out on me there. Pretty weird. Alright. Alright, and we'll have our factories here. Steel bars. And then steel bars. Okay. So anyway, we'll have it set up for when we need the steel bars. Okay. Steel bars. Yes, go. Shift click and done. So are we, what do we want now? What do they want? Oh, bad me. Concrete, please. Okay, there we go. So now they should be processing this concrete. And when the city gets big enough, yeah, it only had 3 population. That's so strange because I'm wondering, like, did they never get successful concrete deliveries before? Because this is like initial population. They haven't grown at all. That's a bit sad. All right, well, right now we are kind of at the end of time for the episode. Look at how well we've done, though, with this city. It's looking fabulous. 322 people in this city. That's great. In any case, we're out of time for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm really looking forward to building more in this game, so I hope you'll enjoy that with me. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.